Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day, good night, whatever it may be for you out there while you watch this on the wonderful YouTube. My name's Shard. This is Deep Diver 5, Volume 11. Wow, 11. Crazy. So, this series, I'm basically going through my boxes of CDs, 5 at a time. And just showing you what I got, showing you my junk, that kind of thing. It's a very chaotic collection. Used to be all alphabetized in those, those stackable kind of racks. But you move a few times, and you just kind of the streaming thing took over, and the CDs have just been regaled to boxes. So I thought I'd take them out, show them a bit of love, back in the sunshine again, maybe chuck a few on here and there. Got bugs floating around. Have you had a really buggy, summer? We're heading into autumn. We're pretty much in autumn now. Over here in the Blue Mountains, it's getting a bit chillier. Still a lot of bugs around though. Just little flying bugs, mosquitoes, lots of mosquitoes. Had some fleas, not in the house, but outside. A friend of mine had ticks. I found it a very buggy summer. It's kind of slowing down a bit now, but yeah, still stuff floating around. Anyway, so I've got 5 CDs. Let's go through them. All right, at the top of the stack is Joni Mitchell, Ladies of the Canyon. I got this. This is from the Dirt Cheap CDs. Yeah, remember those guys? I don't know. I think I was kind of obsessed with Big Yellow Taxi for a little while, and I think I saw her on. I think she's on the Bob Dylan documentary No Direction Home a little bit. Maybe. Oh God, I might be completely lying there. But anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I really wanted to get it because I heard it's a really good album, and it is a good album. I haven't listened to it I haven't listened to any Joni Mitchell for a long time, for the longest time. This has got some great tracks. It's from 1970. Morning Morgantown, Ladies of the Canyon, of course, the title track. Rainy Night House, Big Yellow Taxi, of course. Woodstock. I've always had this kind of weird soft spot for the Counting Crows. Who was it? Michelle Branch cover of Big Yellow Taxi. It's kind of bad, but it's still really listenable and sing-alongable. That's just one of my guilty pleasures is the Counting Crows Big Yellow Taxi. It was kind of made at their peak of commercialness, because they got really commercial there for a bit. And I still have a lot of love for August and Everything After. I think that's a great album. And the follow-up I think is really good too. But I haven't listened to a lot of their stuff since then. But anyway, 1970 it came out. Reprise Records. Joni Mitchell did a lot of albums in the 70s. She was releasing one every 2 years. Yeah. Wow. There you go. Good album. It's a classic. It's a classic for a reason. Next up, let me put a little stack here so I can put it up here. Ben Harper, Welcome to the Cruel World. I got caught up in the Ben Harper kind of hype train around 96 when Fight for Your Mind came out. To me, that was a really fresh record. I hadn't really heard much like it, especially where I'm from. Very rootsy, kind of the start of the nouveau roots, the movement. Really, I think back in the mid '90s. I think Fight for Your Mind is a great album. It's got some killer tunes. And it was quite a long time before I got into his first album, which is Welcome to the Cruel World. I think I listened a lot to the album after Fight for Your Mind. And then I kind of, I've faded. He's faded out of my purview for a while, but I still go back to Ben Harper every once in a while. I do love Fight for Your Mind. Welcome to the Cruel World. More so over the years has really grown on me. It's got some great tracks on here, man. It's got Waiting on an Angel. Oh, so good. Mama's Got a Girlfriend Now. That's like, I think that's one of his greatest tracks. Like a King. Walk Away is a really good track too. How Many Miles Must We March? Welcome to the Cruel World. I think it shares a lot of the same qualities as Fight for Your Mind, whereas I think Fight for Your Mind just had that edge. There's probably a bit too many kind of mellow tracks on here. Fight for Your Mind was a lot more rocky, but good album, very good, solid album, great debut from Ben Harper, who of course, as you know, has just gone from strength to strength and continues to do what he does and love it, and gotta respect that, man. All right, this is Brad. Welcome to Discovery Park from 2002. I can't remember where I got this from. I can't remember where I got that Ben Harper album from. It's all scratched up. I can't even remember. Anyway, I can't remember where I got this from. 2002. This is the Brad album I've listened the least to. I listened to Shame a bit. I listened to Interiors a lot. I haven't listened to this one, and I have. And I didn't really listen to the one after this. So 2002, Welcome to Discovery Park came out. I went and saw them live at the Metro in 2003 in Sydney. It was one of my first gigs when I moved over here, and it was a great show, man. Great show. I was so, looking back, I was really grateful to see Sean Smith live. He died a few years ago, the vocalist. But I was really happy to go to that show, even though I wasn't super familiar with them. I loved Interiors, and good show. This album, though, I think I'll chuck it on this afternoon. I'm sure I have heard it. It's just been a really long time since I put it on. Where did I get it from? There's no evidence to show where I got it from. No little stickers, no price tags. Anyway, we'll move on. I love this album. Mogwai. Love Mogwai. Mogwai, what's this one called? Happy Songs for Happy People. It's got a nice shiny cover. Shiny everywhere. This was, when was this, 2001? Yes, 2003. 2003. Got some great tracks on here. Hunted by a Freak, which is got one of the most haunting music videos of all time. Excuse me. Kids Will Be Skeletons. Rats of the Capitol. If you know Mogwai, you know what you're in for. Mogwai and we started our relationship. I got their EP +2. That would have been in 2002, I think. Yeah, I got it from Real Groovy in Auckland. I don't know why I got it. Why did I get EP +2? Why had I heard of Mogwai? I don't know. It's a mystery for the ages now. EP +2 is amazing. Got some awesome tracks on that. Stanley Kubrick. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah. EP +2 is great. This is an awesome album. Come On Die Young is a great album. Mogwai is just, they've been one of those bands that found their niche and kind of just stuck to it, and hats off to them. They're still consistently one of the loudest bands of all time. I've not seen them live though. They're playing at the Sydney Festival. I really should go. But I'm quite unemployed and broke at the moment, so I can't afford to go anywhere or do anything. So, hey, that's life, as it seems to be on repeat. Feast or famine, rain or shine. That's where I'm at the moment. It's famine right now. And, it's a shame that the famine is more memorable than the feasts. Yeah, happy songs for happy people. Happy songs or happy people. What's up with that? Mogwai. Oh, there's an F there. So there's an F there. And it kind of, if you do this, that's, yeah. Maybe you're the happy person. Hey, hi, happy person. And then you put this on and you're just like, Mogwai. If you haven't heard Mogwai, do yourself a favor. Roll yourself a massive spliff. Chuck on EP plus 2 and just sail away. Alright, last one for today. Deep Diver 5 Volume 11. Ocean Machine, Biomech. This is Devin Townsend from Strapping Young Lad. This is probably my top 10, this album. It's from 1998. It's still got the old the sticker on there. Features Devin Townsend of Strapping Young Lad. And not just features, he writes all the songs and pretty much does all the instrumentation and singing. I love this album. I got this album. When did this come out? I'm pretty sure this came out in 1998 on Hevy Devey Records, at least this version. I think it has been remade or remastered. Oh man, I'm pretty sure it's 98. I love this album, man. I got this. Excuse me. Very dry. One thing you got to know about Australia, it's a very dry country, especially where I'm living. I got this. Real Groovy Records. Would have been 1998 because I got the Incubus album Science at the same time, and Less Than Jake. Losing Streak on that same shopping trip, because I didn't live in Auckland, so whenever I went to Auckland I always used to go on a big shopping spree for CDs, and I got this one. I don't think I'd heard of it, but I loved Strapping Young Lad. I loved City. City was an amazing album that blew my socks off. I'm sure it blew a lot of people's socks off. 1997 this came out. Wow. So I would have got Alien. I would have got City. That blew my brains out. Then I was at Real Groovy and I saw this and I was like, oh, features Devin Townsend. I'll get that one. Because I was still like, teen. Excuse me. So, got this one, chucked it on, and I've chucked it on ever since, every once in a while, for the last almost 30 years. 97. Jeez, that makes me feel old. It's a killer album. It still is. A prog metal masterpiece without being too proggy. I don't think Devin has been more restrained, but also more focused. I think this is like a really focused album, like hyper focused. Like it's great. It's not chaotic like Strapping Young Lad. I listened to a lot of his stuff up until about 2016 or so. Since then, I've just kind of been like, all right, Devin Townsend's still releasing stuff. Okay, man, all right, you do that. But Ocean Machine, man, Ocean Machine made a huge impact on me as a metal lover. Still in my top 10. I'll still chuck it on every once in a while, and it'll still give me goosebumps. Seventh Wave, Hide Nowhere, Sister, Voices in the Fan, Funeral, Bastard is great, The Death of Music. I love this album. If you like Devin Townsend, and you haven't heard Biomech, I think it's out. It's been released now as Devin Townsend Project, or Devin Townsend and Ocean Machine, then Biomech. But it'll forever be Ocean Machine with me, and Biomech is the name of the album. Love it. Love that album. If you haven't heard it and you know who Devin Townsend is, please listen to it. If you've never heard of Devon Townsend, it's a great place to start. Great, awesome, amazing album. Timeless album for me. Anyway, that is Deep Diver 5 Volume 11. 10, 11. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's show. And I'll be back soon. Like I say, I'm unemployed at the moment, so I've got a bit of time. I've applied to do some study, do my master's in something. We'll see how that goes. I'm just looking for jobs and going for walks and doing push-ups and drinking coffee and trying to cook good food and not get too down about being poor because it ain't been the first time. All right. See you later.